Welcome to Tech Talk Weekly. I'm Mike Chen. Before we dive in, I want to mention that this podcast is AI generated by BubblSpace, an innovative platform that transforms documents into multiple learning formats, from microlearning and use cases to quizzes and podcasts like this one. Their time capsules are revolutionizing how enterprise teams handle initiatives and skill development.
And I'm Sarah Martinez. Mike, I'm excited about today's topic. We're diving into full stack development, specifically focusing on modern architecture and cloud deployment strategies. Ding, ding.
Absolutely, Sarah. I was talking to a startup CTO recently who completely transformed their development approach by switching to microservices architecture. It's fascinating how the industry is moving away from monolithic applications, where
That's a great point. For our listeners who might be new to this concept, microservices essentially mean breaking down your application into smaller, independent pieces. Think of it like a restaurant. Instead of having one massive kitchen doing everything, you have a specialized fractional executive team for different types of dishes.
perfect analogy. And what's interesting is how this ties into cloud deployment. AWS and Vercel have made it incredibly simple to deploy these individual services. I'm seeing more developers, especially those working on AI startups, leveraging serverless functions to build scalable applications quickly.
Speaking of quick development, Mike, what are your thoughts on AWS Amplify? I've noticed it's becoming increasingly popular for rapid prototyping and MVP development.
It's a game changer, Sarah. The ability to deploy a full stack application with just a few clicks, complete with CI/CD pipelines, it's revolutionary for small teams and startups. But what really catches my attention is how these platforms handle API security out of the box.
Absolutely. And you know what's often overlooked in this technical discussion? User engagement. I've been particularly impressed with how modern applications are using notification systems to enhance user experience.
Oh, those toast notifications. They're such a simple yet effective way to guide users through complex workflows. I remember when they were just error messages, and now they're a crucial part of user interaction design.
Exactly. And with frameworks like Next.js and Tailwind CSS, implementing these features has become so much more streamlined. It's amazing how much the development landscape has evolved.
Well, Sarah, we're coming up on time. Any final thoughts for our aspiring full stack developers out there?
Yes. If you're just starting your journey in full stack development, focus on understanding these modern architectures and cloud services. They're not just buzzwords. They're the foundation of contemporary web development.
Couldn't agree more. And remember, whether you're a recent graduate or a professional looking upskill, these tools and concepts we discussed today are your gateway to building scalable, user-friendly applications. Thanks for tuning into Tech Talk Weekly.
And thanks to BubblSpace for making this possible. Until next time, keep coding and stay curious.